Hi, I'm Adam and this is Making Dollars and Cents at the box office. Fate of the Furious took the top of the charts again and not a single one of the newcomers even broke the top 5. Is this just the calm before the storm that's going to be this crazy summer? Or are audiences genuinely not interested in anything the new movies had to offer? I'm running out of car puns, but let's check the tire pressure just to be sure. The 8th film in a multi-million-dollar franchise about automobiles took the top spot for the second weekend in a row with $38 million, which is a 61% drop from last week, but it's followed by The Boss Baby, which only pulled in $12 million, and then following that, Beauty and the Beast, Going in Style, and Smurfs, all making less than $10 million. On top of that, none of the new movies that came out this past weekend even made $5 million. The highest earning of these was Born in China, which made $4.8 million, but that's not very much. I mean, were audiences just barely interested in a movie that Disney was probably hoping would spark pandemonium? Or were they just clawing their way out of a fuzzy situation? Let's look at the reviews. Born in China did receive mixed to positive reviews, with a lot of people saying that it's one of the stronger efforts from the Disney Nature series, but it's also a documentary, and so a lot of the families that they were trying to grab probably went to go see The Boss Baby or Smurfs or even Beauty and the Beast again, so now's probably not the best time for a documentary, even if it is about adorable fuzzy pandas. Unforgettable was close to Born in China with its weekend haul, but reviews were lukewarm to negative, with many critics saying that, yeah, the cast made it fun to watch, but really this is just another crazy X story and doesn't really bring anything new to the table. The Promise barely broke $4 million, and the reviews weren't terrible, but a historical drama is kind of the last thing we want to see right now as we're amping up for the summer season. Phoenix Forgotten was exactly what I said it would be last week, just another found footage shaky cam mess. Moving on. Free Fire didn't even make $1 million this weekend, but the reviews are still strong. Now, I haven't had a chance to see it yet, but I did read a review that says it's kind of a metaphor for humanity falling into a cycle of violence without realizing it, and that is right up my alley. So if I don't go see either of the new movies this weekend, I know exactly what I'll be seeing instead. And speaking of this coming weekend, let's take a look at what's coming to theaters. First up is a sci-fi thriller called The Circle, starring Emma Watson, Tom Hanks, and John Boyega. It's based on the novel by Dave Eggers, and it's about this giant internet company that monitors their employees' every move and all of their life details. So what could go wrong? Google. The other newcomer entering theaters this weekend is How to Be a Latin Lover. It's a comedy, I guess, about a man who has lived his life seducing older rich women, but years after he finally settles down with one of his senior citizen suitors, she leaves him for a younger man. He's then forced to figure out how to rekindle his spark and maybe learn to love his family in the process. It sounds quirky, but it could either prove to be a heartwarming comedy or just another boring, raunchy flop. I'm certainly intrigued, but I'm definitely gonna wait until I hear some reviews before I spend an evening with this Latin lover. Overall, I'm predicting yet another bland weekend, but let's be honest, we're all just waiting for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 at this point, which comes out the following weekend, but there's still some good stuff to see, so get out there, go watch a movie, support public film exhibition, instead of just staying home and watching something. That's all for this week. Remember, if you like this, hit subscribe, like or comment if you want to join the conversation, or just to say hi, and we will see you next week on Making Dollars and Cents at the box office.